See the extra hitter. Preston Murphy is at third base. Caden Irving at catcher. Terry Dunsford is at first base. Joseph Thomas in left field. James Davis at second. Kobe Riggs is the extra hitter, followed by Aiden Garrity, David Odom, and Andrew Kravatis, who's in right field. And here's the defense for the Palm Beach Gamblers. It's Lashy out on left. Jason Lashy in center field. Will McLeod in right field. Javi Soto is at third. Hunter Berg at shortstop. Cipernelli at second base. Surovich at first. And Ramos behind home plate. And Matty Davis is going to get the start today in this first pool play game of the National Championship on the mound. So Team Xtreme active. They are the visitors in this first pool play game. Lots of baseball going on all week long, and we will have it for you all week here from Champion Stadium. The fence set at 250 all across the ballpark here for the first 2 days we'll have for you in Champion Stadium, in Osceola County Stadium. As we'll bring you both 11U and 10U pool play action these first 2 days of this championship. So Alexander McCrane is going to be the leadoff hitter. McCrane the pitcher today. As we get set for baseball, and our first pitch here from Matty Davis is going to be a strike. These two teams trying to get off to a good start here in pool play action. We just finished some outstanding play in the USSSA Elite World Series. It just finished. The 2-2. And McCrane draws a walk. So the pitcher getting aboard to lead things off. And that's going to bring up Jackson McKenzie, the extra hitter. They call him Jaxer Jamani. He pitches and plays first base. He's going to be the extra hitter today. McCrane on first base after he drew a leadoff walk. His favorite baseball team, the Los Angeles Angels, a Clayton Kershaw fan. And the runner going. This one hit out to right field. There's a base hit. The first two reach for Team Xtreme here in the first. So pretty good start here. This team just celebrated winning the Elite 32. This is Preston Murphy, their third baseman. Blue Jays fan Evan Longoria. He said that when he hit his first home run in a major national championship game to win against the Renegades, that's his favorite baseball memory. And he's going to hit it out to right field, and that's going to score Alexander McCrane. He comes in to score. Jackson McKenzie over to third. And it's 1-0. Team Xtreme already here. Take another look at the swing. Beautiful job getting it out there into space. So after that big hit by Preston Murphy, the RBI single, this is Keaton Irving, the catcher. Runners on the corners. And this one fouled away to even the count at a ball and a strike. Keaton Irving out of Cotter, Mississippi, an Astros fan. His favorite player, Jose Altuve, plays right here on this field. The 1-1 is fouled away. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Runner going. And Preston Murphy's in at second with a stolen base. That's Jackson McKenzie over at third. And Preston Murphy at second. As Matty Davis is in a big jam here in the first inning with nobody out. To the reigning Elite World Series champions, and Irving is going to be hit by a pitch. And they are loaded up. So the bases are loaded after Kate Irving hit by pitch. We'll see a courtesy runner come in to run for him. They're trying to figure out who is going to come in to run because there has been nobody that has been retired. So it's going to be Alexander McCrane. It sounds like it's going to run. As Terry Dunsford comes to the plate. It's 1-2. And a bouncing ball, base hit. It gets through, and that's going to score McKenzie. They're holding Murphy over third. It's already 2-0 Xtreme on top. Second RBI single. This time it's Terry Dunsford, the first baseman, coming through with a hit. Just drove it right under the glove of the third baseman. Steve Hammond over there at third. And this is Joseph Thomas. Thomas in left field. They call him Joe Dirt from Crestview, Florida. Matty Davis in a bind here. As this one is smoked into center field, it's going to fall again. Back-to-back base hits. And they're going station to station as Preston Murphy's going to come in to score. 3-0. What a start. There's Joseph Thomas that just got a base hit. And the Palm Beach Gamblers want to talk everything over here. It's been a challenging start for Palm Beach Garden Gamblers. And we're going to see a new pitcher come into the game. We'll take a break. Tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. Xtreme leading 3-0.
From a club perspective, we have noticed the spike and have had a lot of questions. We, have surmised that maybe the diagnostic testing has become more sophisticated, but clearly, the concerns, have to be assessed by people in the medical field. In many cases, apparently, the medical teams involved believe that the damage was done in the youth level, and then we're dealing with it now on the professional side.
So J.C. Surovich is on to pitch. On the mound today for the Gamblers. Big spot here and a big jam. Excuse me, Stephen Hammond, I should say, is on to pitch. Down the line, just foul. 0-0 Kobe Riggs at the plate.
Testing.
Young kid saying hello behind home plate. That's Cody Riggs. He's in the on-deck circle. Grounded out to right field, and they are going to score 2 more. Irving and Dunsford both coming to score. It's 5-0 now. There's another base hit. This is Kobe Riggs getting into the action. James Davis, Cody Riggs, all with big hits. This is Aiden Garrity. One and 0. Missed outside, 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike. It's 1 and 2. Dave Odom. I'm going to say it's down on strikes. A strikeout there to retire the side. Or excuse me, to retire the first batter, I should say, here in the inning for Steve Hammond. So finally one away. And that brings to the plate Andrew Kretvitas. Who's going to be in right field today. What a start. That's run comes in on a wild pitch. There's another walk. And we're going to see Alexander McCrane come to the plate for the second time in the inning. Excuse me, it was David Odom drawing a walk, so this brings up Andrew Out to right, it's caught. That's the second out. And James Davis comes in. And it's 7-0. And now this is Alexander McCrane. They call him AMAC. He's out of Pace, Florida. His grandfather played football up at Florida State for Bobby Bowden. David Odom over to second. There's another base hit. McCrane, who walked his first time up, comes through with a single, and it's going to score 2 more. Riggs and Odom both come in to score. McCrane winds up at second after getting 2 RBIs. What a start. It's 9-0. And a stolen base. Easily takes the bag there. Jackson McKenzie singled his first time up. And Jackson McKenzie draws a walk. Dare I say, a big first inning for the Xtreme. Double steal on. They try to throw down to second. They can't get Jackson McKenzie. And everybody's safe. McKenzie on the move, easily gets in to steal second base. Preston Murphy singled and had an RBI his first at bat. That one scoots by, and Alexander McCrane comes across the plate for the first run. Ten nothing.
I think everybody scored except one person.
There's only 2 outs in the inning. It's taken a while to get here. Preston Murphy batting for the second time in the 3-hole.
And Andrew got out too, but he scored twice.
Three and 0. And they're in danger of walking Murphy here. Preston Murphy out of Miramar Beach, Florida. He's been playing baseball since he was 4 years old. He also plays football, basketball. A Junior Honor Society member back in school. And he grounds this one over to the shortstop, who will tag the bag and retire the side. Final play of the inning made by A.J. Hunterberg. But a big start, 10 runs on 7 hits.
From a club perspective, we have noticed the spike and have had a lot of questions. We have surmised that maybe the diagnostic testing has become more sophisticated, but clearly, the concerns, have to be assessed by people in the medical field. In many cases, apparently, the medical teams involved believe that the damage was done in the youth level, and then we're dealing with it now on the professional side.
So Alexander McCrane comes to the plate with a comfortable lead. "10-0 the start. And a lot of work left for this Palm Beach Gambler squad. Let's check in now down on the field with Jade with a little more.
Gamblers are excited to be here and ready for some good baseball. The head coach from the Gamblers told me that there's not a game that they can't hit out of, so let's see how they respond in the bottom of the first. Bernie?
Well, they obviously need to get everything going here against the Xtreme pitcher. Matthew Lashley is going to lead things off. There's Alexander McCrane.
You ain't got to worry about me.
There's Matthew Lashley. They call him ball game, getting ready to come to the plate.
You really ain't never seen my strength zone. Boy, them guys be hollering, man, you got big strength zone. I usually go ball in.
Why somebody throws? They need to get him playing.
If I go out any further than that, it don't help them. I like to see the kids swinging back. I don't like to. I've done too many scout meetings where guys get up there and look.
USSSA pitch count rules are in effect here in this national championship. Bottom of the first inning, and the Palm Beach Gamblers looking for their first run, down by 10. Matthew Lashley, we told you, they nicknamed him Ball Game out of Lake Worth. His favorite Major League team, the Boston Red Sox. Said he always remembers his first walk-off winner. 3 brothers and a sister at home. And 1 dog. Of course, his twin plays as well on this Gambler squad. And Lashley's going to lead off the inning with a walk. So that'll bring up Francisco Cipernelli. Francisco. It's a 3-time world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Said his most memorable moment meeting Barry Bonds and Pete Rose. McCrane is ahead 0-2. Runner going again. Stolen base and the throw backed up, but it's offline. And Lashley is in now at second after Kate Irvin's throw. Nice little job there by Matthew Lashley, showing his wheels. Three and two, that one scoots away. And Lashley's over to third. Well, the Xtreme got out to 10-0 lead, and the Gamblers trying to get one of the 10 back. Popped up, and it's foul back and away. Three-two grounded over to third. They look the runner back, throw over to first. That's a nice play there, made by the third baseman, Preston Murphy, taking care of Frankie for the first out of the inning. They tag the bag at first. They will give up a run, but Will McLeod is retired. Terry Dunsford will obviously take that. As they take care of the right fielder, Will McLeod. Matthew Lashley, who walked to begin the contest, does come in to score. And here's the pitcher, the starting pitcher at least for the Gamblers. Grounded over to third base, bobbled by Preston Murphy, and Matty Davis is going to get a hit. This is A.J. Hunterberg. Hunterberg is out of Palm Beach Gardens, of course, down in the Miami area. Hunterberg's got 4 brothers that all play baseball. One. Foul back. Another stolen base attempt. And there is Matty Davis after his single over at second. Getting his lead. And he easily beats the throw. And chop on the ground. Slow roller throw over to first, and it sails wide. Davis is going to score as Hunterberg is going to get all the way to second base after his single. There's a base hit. J.C. Surovich now. Surovich. Pitcher for the Gamblers. And this is popped up, and it is caught. Oh, wow. James Davis pulling it in to end the first inning. What a grab. Nice little play here by James Davis to retire the side. It's 10-2 after 1.
USSSA is the stage where the nation's top sports stars shine for the country to see. On the diamond, the top baseball players are looking to be chosen by the Select 30 and compete as a team at the National Amateur Baseball Championships. In Fast Pitch, USA Elite Select and the World Fast Pitch Championships brings together premier players and teams from across the country to play for the title and continue their dream of one day playing professional softball. While Nationwide Conference USSSA hosts the stars of slow pitch softball. Take your game to the next level. Play the best. Play USSSA.
It's Team Xtreme up by 8 as we bring it back for the second inning. Let's check in down again on the field with Jade Smith.
Thanks, Bernie. Team Xtreme is feeling great, coming off winning the Elite World Series. They're a little tired and the pitching staff is a little worn out, but Coach told me that he's trying to keep it light with the team by telling them to have fun and enjoy the moment. Bernie?
Thank you, Jade. Appreciate it. Yeah, what a big week for them, winning the Elite World Series Championship. How special that was. Obviously getting through that tournament and now having a chance to win not just the Elite World Series, but the National Amateur Baseball Championship as well. And obviously, as we saw from the first inning, this is a team that can really hit the ball well. Terry Dunsford leads off the inning. RBI single his first time up. Pops up, called for, and caught by the shortstop, taking care of Dunsford. Play made by A.J. Hunterberg. Joseph Thomas.
Two consecutive bats with the green light. He's walking.
1-0. Joseph Thomas trying to see if they can have the same type of inning that we just saw an inning ago for Team Xtreme. Thomas is aboard for the second time. James Davis now. He singled and scored in the first inning. And he flies it out into center. And the play made by Jason Lashy. So 2 outs. As Kobe Riggs comes to the plate. Nice little effort there by the catcher. This is Joshua Ramos racing back. A lot of foul territory and room to work. Runner going, throw it on to second, and it gets into center field. A stolen base for Joseph Thomas. The jump was too good, and even if the throw was there. And now Kobe Riggs has a chance to drive home run number 11. 2-1. Runner going again. Thomas He's safe. Back-to-back stolen bases for Thomas. Has him at third, and Riggs now a chance to drive him in. And Kobe Riggs hit by pitch. He's going to take first base. That brings Aiden Garrity to the plate.
Hello.
And David Odom saying hello to us once again. He likes the mic behind home plate. Popped up on the infield, caught by the second baseman. Play made to retire the side. After 10 scored in the first, Xtreme goes scoreless in the second. 10-2 our score. We're back here for the bottom of the second inning of the National Amateur Baseball Championship. Xtreme scored 10 runs in the first inning. They went scoreless in the second. And another chance now for the Palm Beach Gamblers. Scored 2 runs on 2 hits. It should be Javi Soto due up for them to lead things off. Javi Soto, Stephen Hammond, who's the new pitcher that came in, and Jason Lashy. This is Soto. Soto crowns it to the shortstop, and nice little grab and throw across the diamond to make the play to get the out. Shortstop David Odom taking care of Javi Soto for the first out here in the second. That brings to the plate the Hulk, Stephen Hammond. Hit his first home run when he was 7 years old. Lined right to the shortstop, and the play made for out number 2. Both outs. This inning made by David Odom. into center. A 2-out base hit for Jason Long. Excuse me, Jason Lashy, I should say. It's the third hit of the contest. Nice piece of hitting there by the center fielder. And now Joshua Ramos, who saw really with some hustle play at the end of the inning. Trying to make that out. Lashley's on his way to second after a wild pitch. Just a high pitch, and Caden Irving tried to come up and snatch it and couldn't. Gamblers would love to try to cut into this 8-run advantage. Last year, some good speed out there on second base. And Ramos in the 10-hole trying to drive him in. Back to the top of the lineup, Matthew Lashley walked in his first plate appearance. Two on and two out. Snap throw back. Trying to get Jason Lashley, his brother Matthew Lashley, trying to drive him home here. Trying to get a strikeout here. Looking to get out of the inning. Wow, the 1-2 sails all the way to the backstop. And Lashley now to third. Ramos over to second. So Lashley gets aboard on a base on balls, and they are loaded up for Frankie. Gamblers putting this all together with 2 outs. There's Jason Lashley is at third. His brother Matthew over at first, and in the middle, Joshua Ramos. Big spot here for the Gamblers to try to cut into this 10-2 deficit. Swing and a miss. Missed outside. It's 1-1. Fouled away. And Alexander McCrane, a pitch away from getting out of a big jam here in the bottom of the second inning. Ground ball clubbed by the shortstop to second. They got him. That'll retire the side. A quick throw. David Odom combines over to James Davis, and they get out of a big jam to end the inning. Look at how quick this one put together. Brilliant defense made to retire the side. Welcome back to Osceola County Stadium. Some big plays made by the defense for Team Xtreme, including the shortstop David Odom. For more on David, let's check in once again with Jade.
Thanks, Bernie. As the rest of his team celebrated their victories by going to Disney, David Odom had a little different approach. He was going with more of a relaxing approach by taking a nap and going fishing. He said that what's keeping him motivated is looking back at all his accomplishments. Bernie?
Thank you, Jade. Nice little time to do some fishing. There's so much to do here in Central Florida. Xtreme to the plate here in the third inning. Leading by 8. They scored all 10 of their runs in the first inning. This is David Odom leading off. Grounded over to third. And they throw across the diamond, and they can't get Odom. And look, he's going to move on now over to second base after that wild throw. It's a tough play to get the speedy Odom. And throw just was not in time. That brings Andrew Kretvitas, the right fielder, to the plate. Xtreme trying to score for the first time since the first. Kretvitas walked in his first plate appearance. This one hit into the corner. He's going to get an RBI here as he drives home Andrew Odom. That'll make it a 11-2 lead. Back-to-back hits to start the inning here in the third. And the Xtreme back on top by 9 over the Gamblers. As their starting pitcher, Alexander McCraney, coming to the plate, and he hits this one well. This one hit to the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It's a 2-for-2 day as McCraney gets a double, and the Xtreme back up by 10 now. Down the left field line, it is fouled just by a couple of inches. Fouled away. Out to right field, hit his hit well, and it is caught. They're going to get Jackson McKenzie for the first time after he was 2-for-2. And Alexander McCraney advancing and moving over to third. Jackson McKenzie crushed it out to the right fielder, Will McLeod. With a runner on third, a chance to pick up run number 13. into right again, and this one's going to fall in front of McLeod, and now McCraney is going to score. So run scoring Alexander McCraney as Preston Murphy gets his second hit of the contest, and that brings up Kate Irving, who's 1 for 2. It's a 13-2 Xtreme advantage. The talented Kate Irving. Trying to continue this inning. There's only an out. Fouled away, it's 2-2. It's a good battle here. Kate Irving is down on strikes, a big K there. Terry Dunsford, RBI single, the first popped out in the third inning. Nice pitch there, inside corner it hits. It's 1-1. Xtreme tacking on 3 more here this inning. That one gets away, and Preston Murphy will go to second. So another big spot for this Xtreme team. Leading by 11 here. And a walk. Issued to Dunsford. And Joseph Thomas is going to come to the plate as the 8th hitter of the inning. It's another long inning for the Gamblers on defense. Thomas swings at the first pitch, gloved by the second baseman. He'll toss over to first, and he'll retire the side. But 3 more tacked on by the Xtreme. They are up by 11 as we move on to the bottom of the 3rd here. Day 1 of the National Amateur Baseball Championships on MLB.com. Xtreme putting it together here in the third inning to score 3 more. Get a strikeout.
From a club perspective, we have noticed the spike and have had a lot of questions. We, have surmised that maybe the diagnostic testing has become more sophisticated, but clearly, the concerns, have to be assessed by people in the medical field. In many cases, apparently, the medical teams involved believe that the damage was done in the youth level, and then we're dealing with it now on the professional side.
It's been a big week for the Xtreme, the Elite World Series champions, now trying to be the National Amateur Baseball champions as well, and their head coach is down with our Jade Smith. Jade?
Thanks, Bernie. So, Coach, continuing y'all's success from last weekend, how proud are you of your team for the way they started this game?
Extremely proud. I was really hoping we wouldn't come out flat. It's hard to get motivated again after such a big win, and they come out swinging today, though.
Back-to-back tournaments. How are you handling to make sure that your team doesn't get burnt out through this week?
Well, it's tough. This is our last tournament of the year. They knew it going in. Hopefully they stay focused. It is tough playing back-to-back, I can tell you, because it's a long ride, playing 8 days straight, really only 1 day off, and then you're right back at it again. It's a tough grind.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck with the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Bernie?
But they've had a lot of success. Obviously in this one, winning the Elite World Series now, leading 13-2 here. Trying to put a bow on things here in pool play action.
You can relax there, Bob. Relax a minute,
Will McLeod leading things off. We had a number of great plays out there in right field a half inning ago. McLeod is a Toronto Blue Jays fan, but he also likes Chipper Jones. Enjoys playing USSSA because of all the great baseball competition that he gets to see. Down the line. Oh, wow. Nice little glove there. Team Xtreme. Terry Dunsford over at first. Jackson McKenzie now over at first, showcasing the leather. That's how it's done. So one away as they take care of McLeod. That brings to the plate Matty Davis. And Jackson McKenzie is going to take care of the first two. Here, Anthony Hunterberg. Final batter that Preston Murphy to see. Tapped on the ground to short. And across the diamond they go. And Preston Murphy gets a 1-2-3 inning with a little help from his friends. Moving on to the fourth. We are back here at the National Amateur Baseball Championship. What a great first day it is. And Jade Smith is with the head coach of the Palm Beach Gamblers competing in this year's championship.
Thanks, Bernie. So, Coach, not the ideal start that y'all would want, but your team's fighting. What are you telling your kids to make sure they stay in the game?
Well, we want them to know that basically they're playing great. Nobody's really committing errors. They're out here. They're a little rusty. We haven't played in 2 months. They're making plays that are at them, routine plays. It's actually a game of holes. Right now, they found the holes, we didn't. So we try to get them to stay positive.
Going with that, offensively, what adjustments should they be making?
Well, basically, they all know to keep their eye on the ball and swing down on the ball. They've been trained. They've got professional training from Coach Keith Mitchell. It's, we're rusty. But our hats off to the other team right now. They just come off winning the World Series. They look great.
Him playing in the major leagues, your head coach, how does he approach coaching youth baseball, with his experience?
In all honesty, he teaches them to stay on top of the ball and hit down on the ball, not strictly down to the ground, but across. And he's improved our team. We played 40 games last year. We hit 34 home runs. That wasn't because any of us dads. That's because of him, actually. So we owe it all to him.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You got it.
Bernie?
Thank you, Jade. Big opportunity for the Palm Beach Gamblers competing this year for the national championship. And they're going to get the first out here as James Davis grounds over to third. Kobe Riggs over to second base. Aiden Garrity. And they get rid of all three here in the fourth, but the Gamblers going back to the plate, trailing by 11 here on the first day of pool play.
Sign him up. He's that efficient. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Sign him up. I know he got an ace.
From a club perspective, we have noticed the spike and have had a lot of questions. We, have surmised that maybe the diagnostic testing has become more sophisticated, but clearly, the concerns, have to be assessed by people in the medical field. In many cases, apparently, the medical teams involved believe that the damage was done in the youth level, and then we're dealing with it now on the professional side.
We are back at the USSSA National Amateur Baseball Championship, all a part of the USSSA National Championship Series. Team Xtreme, Preston Murphy on the mound, 3 outs away from getting a win here on the first day of competition and pool play. Potential for a run rule of 8 after 4. Got a full day of baseball coming your way. Here from the spring training home of the Astros, Osceola County Stadium. Going to stick with the theme of it just being 11U today. The next game is going to be the Wolverines Mauler against the La Miranda Vikings, and then the Team Xtreme is going to take on the Elite Squad Outlaws. 9, 11:30, and 2 o'clock our games today. This is Bradley Link getting the first opportunity to hit. Three and two. Bradley Link trying to get aboard here in the 4th inning. It goes foul. So Link gets aboard. And they're giving Jackson and Udy an opportunity to hit. It's a Nationals fan that favors Bryce Harper. Interesting fact about his family, says, my family is Japanese. Two and 0. 3 balls and no strikes. And a walk. The first 2 getting aboard here. Both Link and Inui. And now with nobody out, Javi Soto. Soto 0 for 1. He grounded out at his first plate appearance. And they're going to go out and talk to Preston Murphy here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Got a chance for a shutdown spot here. Three and 0. And a walk loads the bases. Gamblers have them loaded for the second time in the contest. Walk, single, single. And so it's Link over at third, and Yune at second, and over at first is Javi Soto. Big spot. Aiden Garrity. They had a chance to end it here. But the Gamblers with a big spot now with the bases loaded. Big pitch, called a strike. They're loaded up here. There's no place to put Aiden Garrity. And that one scoots away, and it's going to score a run. Link is in to score. Bases still loaded. Xtreme 8 after 4. We're going to have a new pitcher here for the Xtreme. We'll take a break and tell you about him when we come back to the National Amateur Baseball Championship live on day number 1 here in Kissimmee.
USSSA is the stage where the nation's top sports stars shine for the country to see. On the diamond, the top baseball players are looking to be chosen by the Select 30 and compete as a team at the National Amateur Baseball Championships. In Fast Pitch, USA Elite Selected, the World Fast Pitch Championships brings together premier players and teams from across the country to play for the title and continue their dream of one day playing professional softball. While Nationwide Conference USSSA hosts the stars of slow pitch softball. Take your game to the next level. Play the best. Play USSSA.
All right, Xtreme going to their pen here in the 4th inning. They lead at 13-4. And Preston Murphy moving over to third. It's Andrew Kravitas into pitch. Third pitcher of the day. With the USSSA pitch count rules in effect, we will see a lot of pitchers. Bobbled on the infield, and they cannot make the throw, and another run comes in to score. Fourth run coming in. This is Matthew Lashy, who's walked twice. And Xtreme just cannot find the zone. Here's a called strike. Still loaded up for the Gamblers here in the bottom of the 4th. And another walk. Frankie Cipriani at the plate. There's still nobody out here in this inning.
Turn that mic on. Tell them it's unbelievable.
Frankie's grounded out twice.
Good pitch, Big A.
Got him swinging for the first out. 62 miles an hour. Pitch is lined foul. Will McLeod trying to drive home the fourth run of the inning. 3 already in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And they're still loaded up with only an out. Outside corner called a strike. One, two, back-to-back Ks. Another big pitch there. Beautiful breaking ball there. So here's Matty Davis. With the bases loaded. And it looks like Andrew Kredvitas has really started to find his groove. Base hit gets through. And another run comes in to score. And that's a key run for the Gamblers because it means that we will play at least one more inning. Came off the bat 59 miles an hour. Matty Davis and the Gamblers having a big inning here in the fourth. They've scored 4 runs. They're still loaded up for A.J. Hunterberg. He's the only batter for the Gamblers that hasn't batted here in the bottom of the fourth. He hits it to first. They'll tag the bag, and they will retire the side. But 4 more come in. That'll send us to the fifth. 13-6 our score.
USSSA is the stage where the nation's top sports stars shine for the country to see. On the diamond, the top baseball players are looking to be chosen by the Select 30 and compete as a team at the National Amateur Baseball Championships. In Fast Pitch, USA Elite Select and the World Fast Pitch Championships brings together premier players and teams from across the country to play for the title and continue their dream of one day playing professional softball. While Nationwide Conference USSSA hosts the stars of slow pitch softball. Take your game to the next level. Play the best. Play USSSA.
And with it being pool play, a time limit is in place, so Xtreme is going to win it 13-6, the final score in the first of 3 games that we're going to have for you today from Osceola County Stadium. Next one is the Wolverines and La Miranda Vikings. That's our next game here that'll be on the stadium here at Osceola County Stadium. Big start for the Elite World Series champions, the Xtreme, after they win it 13-6. All right, it's a final in the first game, 13-6. 11:30, we'll have the Wolverines and La Miranda coming your way from Osceola County Stadium. For Jade Smith,